Stop using curly hair products on your wavy hair. I know that sounds controversial, but let me ask you something first. Have you ever done everything right for your waves, followed all the popular curly routines, used the thickest curly creams and the strongest hold gels, and still ended up with flat roots, frizzy ends, and hair that just feels heavy and greasy? If that sounds frustratingly familiar, then this video is for you. One of the biggest misunderstandings in hair education, and something I see constantly as a professional, is this idea that all textured hair should be treated the same. Wavy hair is not a looser version of curly hair. I'll say it again for everyone in the back. Wavy hair is not curly hair. Yes, both have a bend, but the structure, the weight distribution, and the behavior of the hair strand are fundamentally different. Let's break down the science. A curly hair strand, when viewed under a microscope, often has an oval or even flat cross-section. This shape causes it to grow out at an angle from the scalp and form tight coils that lift naturally away from the head, creating volume. Wavy hair, on the other hand, typically has a more rounded S-shaped follicle and a slightly more circular strand. It grows closer to the scalp and relies on lightness and movement to form its pattern. So, what happens when you load up wavy hair with products designed for curls? You're not enhancing the wave pattern, you're collapsing it. Think of it like this. You would not put diesel in a gasoline engine just because they're both fuel, right? Have you ever noticed how your beautiful, soft waves seem to disappear the moment you apply those heavy definition products? That's not damage, that's weight. You are literally pulling the wave out of your hair. Curly products are formulated with a very specific goal in mind: to provide intense moisture, to combat dryness, to control shrinkage, and to lock a tight curl pattern in place. That works wonders for true curls, which often have a more porous structure and can handle heavy butters and oils. But wavy hair doesn't need shrinkage control. It needs balance. It needs support, not suppression. When you apply those heavy creams and thick sticky gels, they stretch the S pattern of your wave straight. This leaves you with that all-too-common result: greasy-looking mid-lengths, completely flat roots with zero volume, and ends that are somehow still frizzy and undefined. And then people come to me, completely defeated, and ask, why does my hair look worse the more I try to take care of it? That question alone is a huge red flag that the wrong products are being used. You're fighting a battle you can't win because you're using the wrong tools. Now, let's talk about Buildup, because this is the silent killer of wavy hair texture. This is the reason why many people with wavy hair believe their waves have gone away over time. Curly products are often rich in heavy ingredients like shea butter, coconut oil, petrolatum, waxes, and silicones that don't easily dissolve in water. These ingredients are designed to coat the hair strand to seal in moisture and create a cast. For curls, this can be great, but for most wavy hair, which is often finer and less porous, these ingredients just sit on the surface. Over time, this coating accumulates. Layer after layer, the strand becomes encased. This buildup prevents moisture from actually penetrating the hair shaft, and it also blocks moisture from leaving. Your hair stops responding to conditioners, it feels perpetually limp, and it refuses to hold a wave. Have you ever felt like your waves just stopped working one day, almost overnight? That's not your hair chemistry mysteriously changing. That's product overload reaching its tipping point. Your hair is suffocating. And here's the paradox that most people don't see coming. Using these heavy, moisture-rich curly products can actually make your wavy hair drier in the long run. It sounds completely counterintuitive, but it makes perfect sense when you understand the mechanics. Because these products sit on the outside of the hair, they create a greasy, heavy feeling. So what do? You feel the need to wash your hair more often, probably with stronger shampoos, just to feel clean. This frequent harsh washing strips away your scalp's natural, protective oils. Then, to combat the dryness you just caused, you reach for even more of that heavy curl cream or butter. You're trapped in a vicious cycle. Greasy hair leads to overwashing, which leads to stripped, dry hair, which leads you to apply more heavy product. The result is always the same: flat, frizzy, frustrated. Does that sound like your current routine? If it does, I want you to know you're not alone, and it's not your fault. You've just been given the wrong map for your hair type. Another mistake I see constantly is people trying to force their waves to behave like curls through aggressive styling techniques. Heavy-handed scrunching, raking thick products through with force. The soaking wet styling method where your hair is dripping. These are all techniques optimized for clumping tight curls, but wavy hair is more delicate. It needs gentle encouragement, not force. Too much manipulation, especially when the hair is fragile and wet, can break up the natural wave clumps. Instead of a uniform, flowing pattern, you get chaos. Some sections might form a stringy clump, while others puff out into a frizzy mess. It's not an inconsistency in your hair. It's an inconsistency in how you're treating it. You're trying to build a sandcastle with a sledgehammer. Here's a question I want you to honestly ask yourself. Does your hair look better on day 2, or does it look significantly worse? Healthy, properly supported wavy hair often settles in and looks even better on the second day. The waves relax into a softer, more voluminous pattern. If your hair completely collapses overnight, feels like an oil slick by morning, or loses all its shape and turns into a frizzy halo, that's not just how your hair is. That's a critical sign of a mismatch between your hair's texture and your products. Your hair is telling you it's being weighed down. Now, please don't misunderstand me. This doesn't mean wavy hair needs no products at all. Far from it. It means it needs the right ones. Instead of heavy creams, think lightweight leave-in sprays. Instead of thick, hard-hold gels, think fluid, water-based gels or soft, airy foams and mousses. These products are designed to support movement, not drag the hair down. They help the hair's cuticulate's outer layer to lie flat and aligned, which creates shine and reduces frizz, rather than just coating it in a thick film. When waves are supported instead of being controlled and suppressed, they look fuller, cleaner, more defined, and more intentional. The goal is to work with your hair, not against it. And this leads to a point that nobody talks about enough. Wavy hair lives in this unique space between straight and curly, and for so long, the beauty industry has tried to push it into the curly category because that's where the market was. But your hair doesn't have to be something it's not. The moment you stop chasing that perfect, tight curl definition and start embracing and respecting your unique wave structure, everything changes. Your styling routine gets simpler and faster. Your hair starts to look better with less effort. And most importantly, you stop fighting your own natural texture. You start to appreciate it for what it is. So let me ask you this one more time. Have you been trying to turn your beautiful waves into curls? Have you been blaming frizz, the weather, your genetics, or even your water quality, when the real culprit might just be sitting in your shower caddy? If this video has sparked a realization or answered a question you've been struggling with for years, please let me know in the comments. I want to hear about it. What does your hair do that never made sense before today? If you found this helpful, do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who keeps saying they don't know what's wrong with their wavy hair. Also, some exciting news. This month, we're launching the Hair by Jacob website. You'll find in-depth blog posts linked to every video, my full professional portfolio, and even the option to book a one-on-one virtual consultation with me for personalized guidance. This channel isn't about chasing trends, it's about giving you the education to understand your hair on a fundamental level. And finally, I want your input for the next video. Do you want me to go deeper into specific wavy hair routines? Should I do a roundup of my favorite lightweight products? Or maybe a video on common wavy styling mistakes to avoid? Tell me what you want to see below. I read every single comment. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.